Welcome to the City of Light, the City of Love. Today, we're taking you on an unforgettable journey through the heart of Paris with Bateaux Parisiens. Whether you're here for stunning views of iconic landmarks, a romantic dinner on the Seine, or a peaceful cruise along the water, Bateaux Parisiens offers a unique way to experience Paris like never before. Get ready to explore the magic of Paris from a whole new perspective. Let's set sail.
Bateaux Parisiens is a popular river cruise company that operates on the Seine River in Paris. It offers a variety of sightseeing experiences, including daytime and evening cruises, which provide picturesque views of iconic Paris landmarks such as the Eiffel Tower, Notre-Dame Cathedral, the Louvre, and more. Bateaux Parisiens is known for its glass-enclosed boats, allowing guests to enjoy panoramic views, whether they are seated indoors or on the open-air decks.
These cruises typically depart from locations near the Eiffel Tower or other central points along the river. Bateaux Parisiens is a well-loved choice for both tourists and locals who want a relaxing and scenic way to explore Paris from the water.
Excuse me, sorry.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Soyez les bienvenus à bord des bateaux parisiens. Au cours de cette croisière, nous aurons l'occasion de découvrir les principaux monuments de Paris. La visite sera commentée, un commentaire enregistré que vous pouvez écouter grâce aux audio-guides qui sont situés derrière vos sièges, mais uniquement à l'intérieur du bateau sur le pont inférieur. Vous pouvez sélectionner votre langue à l'aide des flèches qui sont situées à côté de la carène. Si vous êtes sur le pont supérieur en terrasse, vous pouvez charger un audio guide directement sur votre smartphone, juste en scannant l'un de ces QR codes que vous voyez un petit peu partout dans le bateau. Vous aurez dans ce cas-là le commentaire disponible en français, anglais, allemand, espagnol, italien, portugais ou chinois. Nous avons des toilettes à bord du bateau, situées sur le pont inférieur, en bas des escaliers. Je vous signale simplement qu'elles seront fermées 5 minutes avant la fin de la croisière. L'équipage se tient à votre disposition pour tout renseignement et vous souhaite une très agréable croisière.
The River Seine is a 777 km long, 483 miles. The river is in northern France. Its drainage basin is in the Paris Basin, covering most of northern France. It rises at Seine, 30 kilometers or 19 miles, northwest of Dijon, in northeastern France in the Langres Plateau, flowing through Paris and into the English Channel at Le Havre. It is navigable by ocean-going vessels as far as Rouen, 120 kilometers or 75 miles from the sea. Passerelle d'Ebely Bridge.
The Passerelle d'Ebely is a through-arch bridge in Paris spanning the Seine. It is a footbridge that connects the Quai de New York to the Quai Branly, close to the Eiffel Tower.
This is the Flame of Liberty in Paris. It is a full-sized, gold leaf-covered replica of the flame of the torch from the Statue of Liberty. The monument, which measures approximately 3.5 meters in height, is a sculpture of a flame, executed in gilded copper, supported by a pedestal of gray and black marble.
This is La Zouave du Pont d'Alma. The Zouave is an 1856 stone statue by French artist Georges Diebolt.
Bateau Mouche.
Le bâtiment que vous voyez sur la gauche du bateau avec la grande verrière, c'est le Grand Palais qui a été construit pour l'exposition universelle de 1900. The building that you can see on the left with the huge glass roof and the French flag on the top is the Grand Palais, which means big or great palace. It is an exhibition pavilion built for the World Fair in 1900.
This bridge is the Pont des Invalides.
The story of this bridge started in 1821, when engineer Claude Navier conceived a technologically revolutionary bridge that crossed the Seine in one single reach without any point of support in between.
Over 60% of the River Seine's length, as far as Burgundy, is negotiable by large barges and most tour boats, and nearly its whole length is available for recreational boating. Excursion boats offer sightseeing tours of the riverbanks in the capital city, Paris. This bridge is the Pont Alexander III.
Gilded, fames, sculptures, on the Sokol counterweights.
Here is the Petit Palais.
This sculpture is Nymphs of the Neva relief.
Another view of the Nymphs of the Neva relief.
The Eiffel Tower.
Bateaux Parisian logo.
This bridge is the Pont de la Concorde.
This is Palais Bourbon, the French Parliament building.
Nous venons de passer sous le pont de la Concorde, en partie construit avec les pierres de la prison de la Bastille. Sur la gauche du pont, c'est la place de la Concorde avec l'obélisque de Luxor en son centre. Et sur la droite, vous avez vu le Palais Bourbon, le siège de l'Assemblée nationale. We've just passed under the bridge Concorde, partly built with the stones from the Bastille prison. On the left side of the bridge is the Concorde Square, with the obelisk brought from Luxor in its center, and on the right.
This bridge is Passerelle Léopold Sédar Senghor.
We are now looking at the Musée d'Orsay.
The museum holds mainly French art, dating from 1848 to 1914, including paintings, sculptures, furniture, and photography. It houses the largest collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist masterpieces in the world.
À droite du bateau, le bâtiment avec les deux grandes horloges, c'est la gare d'Orsay. Elle a été construite, elle aussi, en 1900, et c'est en 1986 qu'elle a été transformée en musée. Un musée consacré à l'art de la seconde partie du 19e et du début du 20e siècle. On the right of the boat, the building with the two clocks is the Orsay train station. It was also built in 1900 for the World Exhibition, and it was transformed into the Orsay Museum in 1986. A museum that provides a collection of artworks from the second half of the 19th century to the beginning of the 20th century. Maintenant, sur la gauche, c'est le Louvre. Nous allons le longer sur plus de 700 mètres. And now on your left, you can see the Louvre. It is about 700 meters long.
This bridge is the Pont Royal. The Louvre Museum is a national art museum in Paris and one of the most famous museums in the world. It is home to some of the most canonical works of Western art, including the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Winged Victory. The museum is housed in the Louvre Palace, originally built in the late 12th to 13th century under Philip II.
Remnants of the medieval Louvre fortress are visible in the basement of the museum. Due to urban expansion, the fortress eventually lost its defensive function, and in 1546 Francis I converted it into the primary residence of the French kings.
This bridge is the Pont du Carrousel.
This bridge is the Pont des Arts.
Since late 2008, tourists have taken to attaching love locks with their first names written or engraved on them to the railing or the grate on the side of the bridge, then throwing the key into the Seine River below, as a romantic gesture.
In August 2014, the Paris mayor's office began to say publicly that they wanted to encourage tourists to take selfies instead of leaving love locks, when they launched the Love Without Locks campaign and social media hashtag. The website states, "Our bridges can no longer withstand your gestures of love. Set them free by declaring your love with hashtag Love Without Locks."
Le bâtiment sur la droite avec la coupole, c'est l'Institut de France qui abrite 5 académies. La plus célèbre est l'Académie française. The building that you can see on the right with the dome is the French Institute. It houses 5 academies. The most famous is en 63, à l'initiative de l'évêque de Paris, Maurice de Sully, qui a duré près de 2 siècles jusqu'en 1345. Le roman de Victor Hugo, Notre-Dame de Paris, publié en 1831, a suscité un regain d'intérêt pour la cathédrale et une campagne de restauration s'en est ensuivie. La flèche qui est alors ajoutée par Viollet-le-Duc en 1859 a été détruite lors de l'incendie du 15 avril 2019. En revanche, les statues qui étaient à sa base, elles ont pu être préservées car elles étaient en rénovation à ce moment. Until the construction of the cathedrals in Amiens and Reims, around 1230, Notre-Dame was the largest Gothic cathedral in France. Started in 1163 at the request of Bishop Maurice de Sully.
There are 37 bridges in Paris across the Seine, the most famous of which are the Pont Alexandre III and the Pont Neuf, and dozens more outside the city. A notable bridge, which is also the last along the course of the river, is the Pont de Normandie, the 9th longest cable-stayed bridge in the world, which links Le Havre and Honfleur.
The river is only 24 meters above sea level, 446 kilometers from its mouth, making it slow-flowing and thus easily navigable.
The tidal section of the river Seine Maritime is followed by a canalized section with for large multiple locks until the mouth of the Oise at Conflans Saint-Honorine.
The river Seine's average depth in Paris today is approximately 9.5 meters deep, or 31 feet.
Les hôtels particuliers qui ont été construits ont été dans la première moitié du XVIIe siècle, ce qui lui donne encore aujourd'hui son aspect harmonieux. On your left is St. Louis Island. Until the 17th century, there were here two islands, the Cows Island and Notre-Dame Island, which were joined in 1614 to form one. Most of the buildings there were built in the first part of the 17th century. That's why it is still a very harmonious place. Links die Saint Windsor im 17. Jahrhundert wurde dort aus zwei kleinen Inseln am Süd gemacht. Sie haben genannt die Saint Windsor-Inseln. Auf Niederlande ist die Saint Louis.
This is Notre Dame de Paris. The renovation still ongoing. Notre Dame is a medieval Catholic cathedral on the Île de la Cité, an island in the River Seine, in the 4th arrondissement of Paris, France. The cathedral, dedicated to the Virgin Mary, is considered one of the finest examples of French Gothic architecture.
Due to concentrated levels of industry, agriculture and urban populations of Paris and its surroundings, the Seine-Normandy watershed experiences the highest human impacts of any hydrographic basin in France.
Hello, from the bridge.
Big bus tour, Paris sightseeing.
It looks like a movie set on the bridge. River Seine, steel and glass, floating restaurant and dance hall, measuring 40 meters long and 14 meters wide. The oval space is divided into a main level and a terrace.
Vedette de Paris.
T-Rex dinosaur skeleton on the Seine River.
This is La Zouave du Pont d'Alma. The Zouave is an 1856 stone statue by French artist Georges Diebold, which has been sited on the Pont d'Alma in Paris since the 1850s. The statue is used as an informal flood marker for the level of the River Seine in Paris.
This is the Holy Trinity Cathedral and the Russian Orthodox Spiritual and Cultural Center.
La Paris.
The Eiffel Tower, it is a 330 meters tall, or 1,083 feet high.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through Paris with Bateaux Parisiens. Let us know in the comments if you've ever cruised the Seine or plan to in the future. Until next time, bon voyage, and see you in the next video.